In a recent survey by China Entertainment about the most iconic characters in domestic Chinese films, Sun Wukong from Journey to the West triumphed as the top favorite. This mystical monkey king is not only deeply adored by Chinese audiences but has also captured the hearts of viewers across Asia. The 1986 television adaptation of Journey to the West has been aired countless times, making this legendary figure a household name. So, who is Sun Wukong in your eyes? A rebellious great sage equal to heaven, challenging the celestial order, or a devoted disciple, humbled and helping Tang Sanzang retrieve sacred scriptures? Have you ever pondered why Sun Wukong underwent such a profound transformation after being imprisoned under the five elements mountain by Buddha? And what does his arduous journey truly symbolize? Sun Wukong's extraordinary origin stems from a magical stone birthed during the world's creation on Mount Huagua. Forged by celestial energies, he was unique, though initially indistinguishable from ordinary monkeys. His daring spirit first shone when he fearlessly explored an unknown underwater cave, finding a sanctuary for his fellow monkeys and earning their loyalty as the Monkey King. This episode highlights his unyielding curiosity and fearless exploration. As the carefree ruler of the Water Curtain Cave, Sun Wukong lived in contentment. However, the death of an elder monkey awakened him to the inevitability of mortality, propelling him on a 9-year quest to learn immortality from a celestial master, Subhuti. Here, Sun Wukong's unwavering determination is evident, abandoning a life of leisure for enlightenment. Yet, power and immortality fed his ambition and rebellion. He defied the celestial order, audaciously demanding the title Great Sage equal to heaven and causing chaos in the heavenly court. His insurgent spirit reflected a burning desire for ultimate freedom, freedom from societal constraints, mortality, and destiny itself. Despite his might, Sun Wukong met his match in Buddha, who imprisoned him beneath a mountain for 500 years. This represented a critical lesson in karmic balance and personal accountability. His past transgressions, reckless theft, destruction, and defiance of cosmic order, had consequences. His imprisonment embodied the inescapability of karmic retribution. Through centuries of suffering, Sun Wukong began to realize that absolute freedom without restraint leads to self-destruction. True liberation lies in mastering one's inner demons and desires, rather than dominating external forces. When given a second chance as Tang Sanzang's disciple, he took the opportunity not just for redemption but for self-cultivation. The name Sun Xingzhe, Pilgrim Sun, bestowed by Tang Sanzang symbolized his new path, steadfastness in spiritual growth. While accompanying Tang Sanzang on the journey to the West, Sun Wukong grappled with his own flaws, anger, arrogance, and pride. His missteps, like unnecessary violence and arrogance, demonstrated his ongoing struggle against inner weaknesses. Yet, over time, his spiritual growth became evident. The restrictive golden headband, initially a form of control, became unnecessary as he embraced discipline and wisdom voluntarily. After enduring countless trials on the journey to the West, Sun Wukong gradually came to understand human nature and empathized with Buddhist teachings. Although he often clashed with Tang Sanzang, he never truly abandoned his master. Over time, Sun Wukong's attitude toward the deities of the West and the heavenly court shifted to one of humility. Instead of forcefully demanding help, he learned to seek their guidance respectfully. In the final stages of the journey, Sun Wukong displayed profound insights into spiritual cultivation, occasionally surpassing even his master's understanding. Upon reaching Mount Ling, he was granted the title Victorious Fighting Buddha, and the restrictive golden headband disappeared. This symbolized his ultimate enlightenment, the complete liberation from his inner demons. Sun Wukong finally achieved the true freedom he had always sought, a freedom grounded in inner peace and self-mastery. Essence, the journey to assist Tang Sanzang in obtaining the scriptures served as Sun Wukong's personal path of spiritual growth. Scholars often interpret the 5 pilgrims as representations of the 5 fundamental aspects of human nature: the body, mind, desires, innate qualities, and willpower. Sun Wukong is believed to symbolize the mind. Various details support this allegory, such as his training at the Cave of Slanted Moon and Three Stars, whose shapes resemble the Chinese character for mind. Moreover, his 72 transformations correspond to the 72 aspects of the mind described in Buddhist texts. Even his magical cloud somersault, capable of traveling 108,000 li, equal to the distance from Tang's empire to the western heaven, symbolizes that a thought can also become a Buddha. However, no matter how far Sun Wukong traveled, he couldn't escape the grasp of karma and causality. Only by following Tang Sanzang and undergoing spiritual cultivation did he free himself from the crushing weight of the Five Elements mountain. This symbolizes a universal truth: for humans to find peace, they must overcome their own attachments and desires. In this sense, the pilgrimage's battles against demons represent Sun Wukong's inner journey to conquer the temptations and delusions of the mortal world. Ultimately, Sun Wukong's story in Journey to the West is a vivid and profound depiction of the maturation of the human soul. It reflects the evolution from boundless ambition and the disillusionment that follows when one confronts reality, to the eventual serenity gained through acceptance and a positive outlook. Perhaps, as with Sun Wukong, personal growth often comes through pain, but it is only through harmonizing with our environment and relationships that we can become our most fulfilled selves.
In recent years, the image of Sun Wukong has become widely popular with the general audience through films and blockbuster games. But have you ever wondered where Sun Wukong's powers come from? One of the most mysterious characters in Journey to the West is the master who taught Sun Wukong magic, allowing him to shake the three realms. Of course, we are not talking about Tang Sanzang, but his very first master. Many theories have been proposed, yet the origins of this great sage remain an enigma. Bodhi Patriarch. Bodhi Patriarch first appears in the first chapter of Journey to the West, titled, "The Divine Root Conceives and the Source of the Tao is Nurtured, the Mind is Cultivated and the Great Way is Born." His Taoist monastery is located in the Cave of the Crescent Moon Three Stars, on the mountain of spiritual platform and square inch in the Western continent. His disciples are given religious names based on a 12-character sequence: Guang, De, Ji, Hui, Zhen, Ru, Xing, Hai, Rui, Wu, Yuan, Ju. When Sun Wukong became his disciple, he was assigned the character Wu and ranked 10th. Sun Wukong becomes a disciple. One day, Bodhi Patriarch saw a woodcutter struggling with hard labor in a life filled with worries, so he recited the Man Ting Fong poem to ease his burdens and lift his spirits. And one day, as the woodcutter was reciting Man Ting Fong, the poem reached the ears of the Monkey King. Intrigued by its mystical nature, the Monkey King asked the woodcutter for directions and traveled to Bodhi Patriarch's monastery, where he was accepted as a disciple. His master gave him the name Sun Wukong, with Sun meaning monkey in ancient Chinese, and Wukong meaning enlightened to emptiness. After accepting him as a disciple, Bodhi Patriarch first required Sun Wukong to learn basic etiquette, sweeping, interacting with others, and practicing patience, before teaching him the advanced magical arts. Transmission of supreme magic. After Sun Wukong had been performing chores at the Crescent Moon Three Stars cave for 6 or 7 years, Bodhi Patriarch held a lecture on the Great Tao. His teachings alternated between Taoist principles and Zen philosophy, to the point where even nature responded with celestial omens. Flowers fell from the sky, golden lotuses sprouted from the ground, and thunder roared across the heavens. Sun Wukong, enraptured by the profound knowledge, could not contain himself. He scratched his head, waved his hands, and leaped with excitement. Seeing his enthusiasm, Bodhi Patriarch decided to teach him the Xianmi Yuan Tong Zhen Miao Ju, a secret and extraordinary technique that granted immortality and the ability to perform miraculous transformations. 3 years later, realizing that Sun Wukong had mastered the fundamentals and reached a deeper understanding of his essence, Bodhi Patriarch revealed a crucial truth. In the pursuit of immortality, one must endure the 3 calamities every 500 years: thunder disaster, Yin fire, and mystic wind. If one overcomes these trials, they can attain eternal life. if not, they will perish instantly. To help Sun Wukong survive these calamities, Bodhi Patriarch taught him the 72 earthly transformations, Di Sha Qi Shi Er Bien, which allowed him to change into 72 different forms, evade danger, and escape disasters. He also passed down the cloud somersault, Jin Do Yun, which enabled Sun Wukong to travel 108,000 miles in a single leap. Expulsion from the monastery. One day, as spring faded into summer, Sun Wukong, eager to show off his abilities, began boasting in front of his fellow disciples. His antics caused a disturbance that reached Bodhi Patriarch, who reprimanded him and expelled him from the monastery. Before sending him away, the master issued a stern warning. From now on, no matter what trouble you cause, you must never claim to be my disciple. If you speak even half a word of it, I will know. I will strip the flesh from your bones and scatter your soul into 9 pieces, condemning you to eternal suffering. The hidden master beyond the mortal realm. Bodhi Patriarch is portrayed as a reclusive supreme immortal, the embodiment of a true sage beyond the world, noble, detached, and unbound by worldly affairs. Despite his boundless divine powers, he chose to live in seclusion, blending in with humble woodcutters and villagers. Unlike other celestial beings, he neither sought fame nor mingled within the 3 realms, maintaining an aloof and indifferent demeanor. The name Wukong, given to Sun Wukong by Bodhi Patriarch, carries profound meaning. Only by comprehending and attaining enlightenment through the vast and ever-changing world can one reach the state of emptiness or true liberation. Before Bodhi Patriarch appeared, the woodcutter at the foot of the mountain described him as a compassionate immortal. During his teachings to Sun Wukong, Bodhi Patriarch introduced 4 cultivation methods: Shu, techniques, Lu, flow, Jing, stillness, and Dong, motion, all of which are fundamental Taoist practices for spiritual cultivation.
In popular culture, Sun Wukong is regarded as a powerful deity with many magical abilities to exorcise demons and eliminate evil spirits. Thanks to his supernatural transformations, Wukong once wreaked havoc in the heavenly palace and defeated many high-ranking celestial beings. Even the Jade Emperor himself feared him. During his journey to the west to retrieve the Buddhist scriptures, Sun Wukong used his incredible skills to help Tang Sanzang overcome countless tribulations. Many demons who wished to devour Tang Sanzang trembled in fear upon hearing the name of the great sage equal to heaven, Sun Wukong. Have you ever wondered how many magical abilities Sun Wukong possesses and how powerful they are? Let's explore them right now with Sinosphere novels. First of all, that is Tongyu. Allows Sun Wukong to travel freely between the realms of life and death, including the underworld and the mortal world. Chu Shen helps Sun Wukong evade the detection of deities, though it is ineffective against high-level gods like Erlang Shen. Dan Shan grants Sun Wukong the strength to carry mountains or survive being crushed under one for 500 years. Jin Shui enables Sun Wukong to move freely underwater, though he is not as skilled in underwater combat as Sha Wujing. Ta Feng allows Sun Wukong to harness the power of the wind. Wu Wu, a technique for summoning clouds. Qi Qing grants Sun Wukong the ability to stop the rain and bring sunshine. Dao Yu, the ability to summon rain at will. Zhuo Hua makes Sun Wukong immune to ordinary fire, though it is ineffective against special flames like the Samadhi True Fire of Red Boy. Ru Shui allows Sun Wukong to dive into deep waters effortlessly. Yan Ri, a technique to block sunlight when necessary. Yu Feng enables Sun Wukong to ride the wind and clouds for travel. Chu Shi, the art of refining elixirs and forging magical objects. Tu Yan, the ability to breathe fire. Tun Dao allows Sun Wukong to swallow swords without harm, not as a mere magic trick but through actual supernatural ability. Du Tian, the power to enlarge or shrink objects at will. Shen Xing enables Sun Wukong's soul to temporarily leave his body and move freely. Li Shui allows Sun Wukong to walk on water. Zhangjia grants the ability to abandon his physical body to escape or ascend to immortality. Fen Shen, by plucking his own hair and blowing on it, Sun Wukong can create multiple clones of himself. Yin Xing, a technique for becoming invisible when needed. Su Tu, if his head is cut off, Sun Wukong can regenerate a new one indefinitely. Ding Shen works like a pressure point technique, immobilizing an opponent or object. Zhan Yao, used to destroy intangible or spirit-based demons. Qing Xian, a technique for summoning celestial beings, but it depends on the summoner's virtue and cultivation level. Zhui Han, helps Sun Wukong see and track spirits. Nyepe, a technique to capture and eliminate dangerous spirits completely. Zhao Yun allows Sun Wukong to summon clouds. Shou Yu, the ability to reach out and grab the moon. Ban Yun enables Sun Wukong to move objects with his mind. Jia Meng causes enemies to fall into nightmares, allowing Sun Wukong to attack them mentally. Qi Li prevents dismemberment from affecting him. His limbs can be cut off and reattached without harm. Ji Zhang transfers pain and injuries onto another person or object. Duan Lu allows Sun Wukong to stop the flow of rivers, which he used to help Tang Sanzang cross a river. Rang Zai dispels impending disasters using magic. Jie Yi, used in emergencies to escape dangerous situations. Huang Bai transforms stone into gold. Jian Shu, mastery of sword techniques. Shifu grants X-ray vision to see inside closed boxes. Tu Xing, a tunneling technique that allows movement underground. Xing Shu, the ability to read fate by observing the stars. Bu Zhen, the power to create protective circles that demons cannot enter. Jia Xing, one of Sun Wukong's most frequently used abilities, shape-shifting. Fen Hua allows transformation of objects as desired. Ji Hua, a simple touch can transform an object into something else. Shi Jia, the ability to vanish without a trace, leaving only clothes or belongings behind. Yi Jing, the power to create illusions and deceive enemies. Zhao Lai calls distant objects to come closer. Air Chu causes objects to return to their original locations. Zhu Shou, the ability to summon and control wild animals. Jiao Qin, the power to tame and command birds. Qi Jin allows Sun Wukong to survive without breathing. Li grants immense strength, allowing him to wield his 13,500 Jin staff with ease. Tu Shi, the ability to pass through solid stone. Xingguang makes his eyes emit powerful beams of light. Zhang Fu, used for internal energy cultivation. Dao Yin provides a heightened sense of direction. Fu Shi allows him to consume any substance without harm. Kai Bai enables passage through walls. Yu Yan, the ability to leap great distances and heights. Meng Tu grants the ability to grow extra heads. Deng Sa allows objects to be retrieved instantly. Yi Shui, the ability to drink limitless amounts of water. Wu Shui allows him to lie in snow without freezing. Bao Ri, Sun Wukong can endure extreme heat without harm. Long Huan, the ability to diagnose and treat illnesses. Fu Shui, the power to create magical talismans for healing. Yi Yao, mastery of medicine, including the ability to perform surgery. Ji Shi always knows the exact time, as if carrying a clock. Shi Di always knows his location, as if carrying a map. Bai Gu allows him to absorb natural energy, eliminating the need for food or drink. Yen Dao attacks enemies through nightmares. Apart from these abilities, Wukong also possesses the cloud somersault technique, which allows him to soar through the skies, covering 108,000 miles in a single leap. He also wields a weapon, a massive iron staff weighing 13,500 jin, which can expand and shrink at will. This legendary staff is known as Jingu Bang, or the compliant golden hooped rod. And there you have it, the 72 transformations of Sun Wukong. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you have followed Journey to the West for a long time, you must remember the great battle between the real and the fake Sun Wukong and the six-eared macaque, which left all the immortals in heaven stunned as they couldn't distinguish between them. It was only when the Buddha Tathagata intervened that the true identity of the six-eared macaque was exposed, putting an end to this battle of indistinguishable truth and falsehood. At that moment, the Buddha Tathagata stated, "Heaven and earth have 5 kinds of immortals: celestial, earthly, divine, human, and demonic. There are also 5 types of creatures: scaled, furred, feathered, shelled, and insectoid. Additionally, there exist the 4 chaos monkeys that do not belong to any of these 10 categories. So, how does Sun Wukong's strength compare to the other chaos divine monkeys?" 1. Red-buttocked horse monkey. This was the first stone monkey to attain enlightenment, even before Sun Wukong wreaked havoc in the heavenly palace. Due to the fortune of falling into a Buddhist realm, the red-buttocked horse monkey, born from a 5-colored stone, absorbed the spiritual energy of Buddhist teachings daily, achieving enlightenment far beyond its counterparts. The red-buttocked horse monkey understands yin and yang, is knowledgeable about worldly affairs, and is skilled in escaping calamity and prolonging life. It is also known as Hui Shui Wu Chi Chi, a water demon from the era of Pangu, and claims the title Water Ape Great Sage. Its ability to control water is truly terrifying. Even the Grand Sage National Master Bodhisattva had to show it respect. The earthly immortal Bodhisattva once said, "When the Hui River swelled, it took in the Water Ape Great Sage." This servant becomes excessively excited when it encounters water, and I fear that after I leave, no one will be able to control it, as no deity can subdue it. 2. Tombi Stone Monkey. Unlike the other stone monkeys, the 5-colored stone of the Tombi Stone Monkey fell into a demonic realm. Constantly absorbing dark energy, it was enveloped in the aura of the underworld from birth. Everything it passed, whether humans or plants, gradually withered and lost their vitality, making it the most terrifying of the 4 stone monkeys. The abilities of this divine monkey were unimaginable. It could seize the sun and moon, shift mountains and oceans, reverse fortune, and alter destiny. Legend has it that the Tombi Stone Monkey not only mastered the 36 transformations of the Celestial Dipper but could also absorb an opponent's cultivation and convert it into its own. This technique, known as the Great Art of Power Absorption, was one of the most formidable in Journey to the West. 1,000 years before Sun Wukong's birth, during the great battle of the investiture of the gods, the Tombi Stone Monkey unleashed extraordinary beams of energy, consecutively defeating many top masters of the time. Even Goddess Nuwa was at a loss on how to subdue it. However, due to its own arrogance, the Tombi Stone Monkey ultimately met its end at the hands of Taoist Luya, who struck it down with the immortal slaying flying blade. 3. Lingming Stone Monkey. The Lingming Stone Monkey is none other than Sun Wukong. When the 5-colored stone shattered, its fragments fell into the mortal world, a place with far less spiritual energy compared to other regions of the 3 realms. Because of this, it took thousands of years for Sun Wukong to absorb enough natural energy to finally break free from the stone and take shape. Sun Wukong is adept at transformation, understands celestial timing, knows advantageous terrains, and can shift the stars. However, in truth, he was the weakest among the 4 chaos monkeys. His strength largely came from fortuitous circumstances, being accepted as a disciple by the patriarch Bodhi, learning the 72 transformations, and gaining an indestructible Vajra body after stealing and consuming numerous elixirs from Laozi. 4. Six-eared macaque. When the five-colored stone of the six-eared macaque shattered, its fragments landed in the primordial chaos realm, a place beyond both good and evil. As a result, the spiritual energy it absorbed did not allow it to fully cultivate toward either extreme, leaving it forever stranded on the boundary between light and darkness. However, the six-eared macaque was born with 6 pairs of ears, which allowed it to hear all things in the world. Without needing a teacher, it could independently learn every technique known across the universe, rivaling any being in magical prowess. Furthermore, unlike Sun Wukong, who gained his abilities through guidance and consuming many celestial treasures like peaches of immortality in golden pills, the six-eared macaque, through sheer talent alone, was able to match Sun Wukong in battle. Conclusion: the 4 stone monkeys in Journey to the West each possessed unique powers that caused numerous calamities across the 3 realms. However, because they were not directly involved in Tang Sanzang's journey to obtain the scriptures, the Tongbi stone monkey and red-buttocked horse monkey received far less attention compared to the other 2. So, in your opinion, which of the 4 chaos monkeys was the most terrifying? Share your thoughts in the below.
Welcome to Sinosphere Novels. Today, we will explore one of the most profound moments in Journey to the West. Why was Sun Wukong imprisoned under the 5 Elements Mountain for 500 years by the Buddha? This was not merely a punishment. It was a deep lesson about enlightenment, karma, and the path of cultivation in Buddhism. Let's dive in and uncover its hidden wisdom. Sun Wukong, the unawakened ego. Before being trapped under the 5 Elements Mountain, Sun Wukong was arrogant, believing himself invincible. Armed with the skills he had learned from his master, he stole the Ruyi Jingu Bang from the Dragon King's palace, wreaked havoc in the hell, and even caused chaos in heaven itself, shaking the 3 realms. His actions symbolized the unchecked ego of an unenlightened being. He had gained immense powers and immortality, yet he remained trapped within the 3 poisons of Buddhism: greed, hatred, and ignorance, craving power, raging against authority, and being blinded by his own strength. However, all arrogance meets its end before the boundless power of the Buddha. As the saying goes, there is always someone stronger, and the heavens extend beyond the heavens. The 5 Elements Mountain, Karma, and the Prison of the Mind. To subdue Sun Wukong, the Buddha used his palm to manifest the 5 Elements Mountain, symbolizing the 5 elements in Buddhism: metal, wood, water, fire, and earth, each representing the worldly desires that bind human souls. For 500 years, Sun Wukong lay beneath the mountain, abandoned, without the laughter of his fellow monkeys, and with no one to acknowledge his once mighty presence. In the suffocating solitude, he had no choice but to reflect on his past misdeeds. This period of suffering was not just a punishment. It was a chance for him to let go of his reckless nature and purify his heart. Redemption, the path to enlightenment. When salvation finally arrived, it came in the form of Tang Sanzang. He was like a ray of light guiding Sun Wukong toward liberation. And the journey to retrieve the Buddhist scriptures was not just a mission to escape imprisonment. It was a spiritual path, a journey of humility, patience, and compassion. Through this quest, Sun Wukong was given the opportunity to transcend his ego and embark on the true road to enlightenment. The 5 companions in the pilgrimage represent different aspects of human existence: body, mind, emotion, nature, and will. Among them, Sun Wukong symbolizes the mind, the restless, chaotic thoughts of a cultivator. Just as an impure mind cannot attain peace, Sun Wukong had to endure 500 years of introspection before he could break free. When he finally emerged, he knew his purpose. His rebellious spirit was tamed, and only then did he achieve true enlightenment, ascending to become the victorious fighting Buddha. The golden headband that once restricted him disappeared, not because it was removed, but because it was no longer needed. His mind had become free. Conclusion. Sun Wukong's 500-year imprisonment under the mountain is a powerful allegory of karma, ego, and the spiritual journey. The Buddha did not punish him out of cruelty, but to help him recognize his own limitations. When Sun Wukong failed to escape from the Buddha's palm, it was a lesson. No matter how powerful one may be, they are still bound by the laws of cause and effect until they achieve true liberation. In many ways, we are all like Sun Wukong. Each of us has our own 5 elements mountain, our struggles, hardships, and challenges. These obstacles are not meant to destroy us, but to help us grow and awaken. This story reminds us that every difficulty in life can be a stepping stone toward enlightenment. If we learn to let go of our ego and cultivate wisdom, life will always offer us another chance. If you found this meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more profound insights from Journey to the West.